Today I want to talk to you about healing from osteoporosis and certainly osteopenia as well. That's right, I said healing. But before you can get your mind around that bold statement, you need to appreciate that there's a war going on between two types of cells within everyone's skeleton. That is the bone-forming cells and the bone-eating cells. You need to have the bone-eating cells do their job so that when your bone starts to wear out, new bone can be formed. This is the crux of the problem. So my conventional training says, well, we have this bathtub ring cleaner that we can offer the patient, and it'll poison the bone-eating cells, slow down the rate of bone loss. But I say, wait. Well, okay, you could go that route, but wouldn't you like to attend to the bone-forming cells as well? And that's an anabolic process. I gave you a big clue, but you can have some fun with the following overlooked fact. About 1% of doctors will get this right. Doctor, what needs to happen at my bone cell level before any calcium in my diet can do me a lick of good? You know what it is? It's collagen. You need to make collagen. And I've never met a doctor, and if you know a doctor, give him a big kiss for me. Get the next question right. Well, doctor, what determines the ability to make collagen in my bones so the calcium has something to stick to? Anabolic hormones, doctor. And so the run-of-the-mill, I call it run-of-the-mill osteoporosis, stems from this following defect. And it turns out there's a marker that I can ascertain the nutritional status of your bones and your ability to activate your genetic program. It correlates nicely, and that's called an IGF-1. You get it in the beginning. If it comes back less than 100, you can be strongly suspicious that you have run-of-the-mill osteoporosis or bone loss. If it comes back higher, then you may have a malabsorption issue, which we won't go into today, but it's emerging as a more common cause than we realized, but not nearly as much as the run-of-the-mill cause that we're talking about today. And there's several other causes as well that sometimes we need to attend to. Now, there's a frustration about osteoporosis. If you don't work closely with your doctor, you can waste a year or two and get no results. And the trick is you got to understand the mechanism. That's hard to do. And we are always on pins and needles. We're always biting our fingernails, waiting for that second bone scan to come back, proving that we're on to the correct mechanism for bone regeneration. So you just need to know what we're up against. You can't just go in, take the first course of action, and assume that it's going to work every time, because it doesn't work every time. But that's where the real work is, between the doctor and the patient, working together as a team to find the truth. So even if your 1 year follow-up bone scan isn't completely showing new bone, it just means we have more work to do. But by far the majority of people have this in common. They need better hormones. I investigate this process by a well-run 24-hour hormone report card that I describe in other videos, other writings, and other books, if you're interested, why I do it this way. And then I help you with your nutritional choices, your calcium intake, as well, your vitamin D intake. The conventional has a place, but it's not the bullseye always. So what we try to do is complement the conventional with a more complete understanding. It doesn't mean we know everything, but if you're interested in growing new bone, perhaps we can talk, or your doctor can read one of my books that discusses these things in depth. Thank you very much.